welcome back to another episode of Bare Necessities WVSDB News. Happy New Year! And now for past events. Holiday break was December 22nd to January 2nd. Welcome back, and I hope you rested well. The Christmas program was on December 21st. Now here's Trinity with a recap.
The WVSDB Christmas program was a huge success this year. There were many students' performances, including Mountaineer Melodies, Tapestry, the WVSDB Rock Band, and various music classes, skits, and soloists. It was well attended with over 100 attendees, including parents, families, friends, and folks from the community. We even had Biddle the Pirate and Santa Claus. Good job, everyone.
January 4th, we celebrated Louis Braille's birthday. Thanks, Louis Braille, for providing the blind a way to read and write. And now for upcoming events. On January 16th, there is no school due to Martin Luther King Day. On January 23rd, students from the ProStar program will be attending the West Virginia Tourism Day at the Capitol. They are currently making cookies and other goodies for this event. Here's Canyon and Phoenix for the Braille and ASL Sign of the Week.
Hi, my name is Canyon, and this is the Braille Sign of the Week. The Braille Sign of the Week is the AR sign. The AR sign is dots 3, 4, 5 in Braille. The AR sign is used in the word year. Here is an example sentence with the word year. This year is going to be a good year. Happy New Year, everyone.
Welcome to a new year. Let's start the year off right with some ASL. Through the last few episodes, we have already learned some signs such as year. So let's begin. The first sign to learn is beginning. For the sign, have your lower 3 fingers like this, your index finger up, and your thumb back. With your other hand, use your index finger, slide back, and turn. Beginning. The next sign is January. To sign this, fingers fold J, A, N. Let's get to that sentence. The sentence is, the beginning of the year is January. I will go slower. The beginning of the year is January. This time I will voice it and you'll sign it. The beginning of the year is January. See you next time.
Here's Xander for This Week in History.
Happy New Year, and welcome back to This Week in History. A lot happened this week, so let's see what it was. Firstly, in 1776, Thomas Paine published Common Sense, a pamphlet which suggested secession from Great Britain. This was one of the factors which ultimately led to the American Revolution and the founding of the United States. Then in 1815, General Andrew Jackson defeated the British in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the final conflict of the War of 1812. (1815), not 1814. They went there in 1814 and there were some battles, but this was 1815, so be gone! Next, in 1861, continuing a theme from our previous episode, Mississippi became the second state to secede from the Union in preparation for the U.S. Civil War. Then, in 1929, Martin Luther King Jr., one of the most notable civil rights advocates, was born. May he rest in peace. Then, in 1935, King of Rock, Elvis Presley, was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. Next, in 1942, English theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking who redefined how we think of the universe. Among other notable contributions to science, was born. Lastly, in 2015, musical icon David Bowie passed away in New York City. That's all for this week in history. Back to you.
Here's our New Year's resolution segment. Hi, it's Audrey. Let's go ask the teachers for their New Year's resolution. Mr. Haza.
Oh, hi, Audrey.
Hi. What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to spend more time with my family.
Oh, great. Hi, Miss Amata.
Hi.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To work less and make more money.
Hi, Mr. Olden.
Hi, Audrey.
So, what's your New Year's resolution?
So my New Year's resolution for this year was to start eating a little bit, healthier.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's working well.
Hi, Miss Biddle.
Hi.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To be the best teacher I can be.
That's great. Hi, Mr. Catlett.
Hey there.
What's your New Year's resolution?
New Year's? I thought that was like next week. I don't even have one.
Hi, Miss Brady.
Hello, Audrey.
What's your New Year's resolution this year?
I have the same resolution every year, and that's that I will strive to make the new year better than the last year.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Now for Trinity for entertainment news.
Hi, I'm Trinity, and this is Entertainment News. The top song on Billboard Hot 100 is Glass Animals by Bad Bunny. Here are the top TV shows of last year: Sunday Night Football, Yellowstone, NCIS, and FBI. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Audrey.
Here's Rapid Rochelle with a clip from the basketball game.
Right now we're at WVSDB basketball game and the Black Bears are going against Romney Middle School.
This weather has been crazy. Now let's find out more about it with Xander with Weathering the Storm.
Thanks, Audrey. Welcome to Weathering the Storm. Precipitation overspreads the region this week, with the precipitation being mostly rain. However, the weekend could see some snow in some spots, especially at higher elevations. Conditions will be warm for most of the week, with highs generally in the 50s and lows in the upper 30s and mid-40s. And up there's the chart of our statewide forecast. That's all for Weathering the Storm. Back to you, Audrey.
Now for Ask Alex.
Alex, who sings Owner of a Lonely Heart?
Yes.
Oh, I love that band.
Thanks for watching Bare Necessities WVSDB News. Come back next time.